A pleasure to bring you this game tonight here on the OJHL tonight. And Louis, it's not just about a hockey game here, which is typical on Sunday nights here at the Madhouse in Milton between the Cougars and the Menace. But with tomorrow being National Truth and Reconciliation Day, September 30th, now's a good opportunity to bring some light on that. Tonight, the Burlington Cougars and the Milton Menace, their first meeting of the regular season. Let's start with the players to watch. On the side of the Burlington Cougars, Matthew McMillan, a player who's been renowned for his size, but the points he's put up. Hard to believe that 7-2 victory for the Cougars, and he didn't show up on the score sheet, but before that, 6 goals and 6 assists in 6 games. Looking at the side of the Milton Menace, Gabriel Chirello in that blockbuster trade earlier in the offseason. Gabriel Chirello coming from the Georgetown Raiders, Jaden Levesque going the other way, but my gosh, what a payoff already. 15 points in 8 games played for Gabriel Chirello. And on both sides of that, 6-2 are both teams right now. A devastating loss for the Milton Menace on Friday night. Meanwhile, the Cougars, a big 7-2 victory over the Junior Sabres. Now a 3-way tie for 3rd place with the Toronto Patriots as well. We'll have more on that as we get ready for action at center. Game on at the Madhouse. Sunday night in the city that we are calling home tonight. It's Milton on the OJHL tonight. Picks up speed, pass to the opposite side of the zone. Puck moves in for the Menace now, backhand. Moving towards the net, and from an awkward angle, scored! 3:34 into the game, Menace up 1-0. Mergic now to McMillan along the boards. Gets it back out front between the circle. Mergic for the finish. Rebound back on his stick and went wide of the net that time. Nonetheless, the puck back to Mergic. Davies to Mergic again. Mergic inside, short pass over to Davies, going on that short side over the left pad. Couldn't quite beat McKillop like that. Menace now pressed against the boards, and another stoppage in play. Kindry at the other side. He gets the puck. Trouble getting it out as the Cougars keep it in from their point. Here's Sinclair. Steven through traffic now. Trouble hanging on to him. McKillop, he can't get it back. The Cougars, they're on the board on the power play. Face out to the left of Bataille. Menace with the nice win, but nobody to keep it inbound. Picking up speed now are the Cougars, catching up to it first, trying to drive the net. Not that time. Steered aside. Menace now going the other way. A 2-on-1. Giljanovic now leading the way. Scores! That's 2 on the night! Poked ahead. McCauley pulls it back. Around the net of McKillop. To center. Quickly over to Strandberg. Final few seconds now of the opening period. As the Cougars try to force the puck back in towards Milton. Last shot of the period, and they might count that. The buzzer didn't go, and we might have a 2-2 tie at the first intermission. An exciting 20 minutes from both the home team and the visitors. More on that at the first intermission, but for now, we send it to a break. OJHL tonight on your TV. Here again at the Milton Memorial Arena, the OJHL tonight on your TV. Anks, Kumar, and Louis Gerard up top here, Brittany Ramsey ringside, and a 2-2 score. You know, as we were getting ready to go into the break, I did not think we were going to be talking about a 2-2 tie game, but here we are, Louis. The Milton Menace did find themselves shorthanded quite a bit, but commanded the lead, held the Burlington Cougars to just 1 power play goal, and something has to be said about a team that found themselves shorthanded quite often. And a couple of times you did mention Austin McKillop for the Milton Menace, and 10 saves from him in that period, and that has to be an impressive stat, and a bright spot, I should say, because you're right, Milton did have their troubles, but he did stand out. And not to take away from Roman Bataille as well, our first time watching Roman Bataille in action. 6 saves from the netminder on the side of the Burlington Cougars, and he's matching McKillop. Goaltending-wise, absolutely. The Burlington Cougars are in a great spot, as are the Milton Menace. And speaking on the Milton Menace once again, how about Andrew Giljanovic? Having a game so far. 2 more periods left to play, but 2 goals after going the previous 3 without one. He's on fire right now. The Milton Menace, they had that lead for a while, but credit to the Burlington Cougars to tie things up. One thing you did touch upon in the first period and around the top of the broadcast was the physicality and the penalty troubles, and that's perhaps a category that the Milton Menace don't want to lead. Louis, there has to be something that changes fast in that second period. And I guess you do have to give credit to the visitors who have been a little more on the discipline side. Louis, if I can get a quick thought from you about what you've loved about the Burlington Cougars before we throw it to break.
I'd love to hear it.
So far this evening, yes, they have, but there are 2 more periods of hockey to play. So we'll see how this story wraps up eventually. But for now, we are at the first intermission of the OJHL tonight on your TV. We'll throw it to another break, and we'll come back right here to the Madhouse.